Start your passport journey with thorough research. Research is key to a smooth and successful application process. Applying for a passport might seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. With the right preparation, you can make the process much easier. Start by visiting your country's official government website for passport applications. This is the most reliable source of information. This website is your one-stop shop for all the information you need. It provides comprehensive details on the application process. You can find the most up-to-date requirements, fees, and application forms on this website. Make sure to download or print the necessary documents. Make sure you locate the specific requirements for your situation. Different scenarios may have different requirements. Are you a first-time applicant or renewing an old passport? Different rules may apply. Ensure you understand which category you fall into. Thoroughly read through all the instructions provided on the website. Take notes if necessary to keep track of important details. Understanding the process will save you time and potential headaches later. Being well prepared can make a significant difference. Before you go any further, double-check the fees. Knowing the exact cost will help you budget accordingly. Passport fees can change, so ensure you have the most current information. Check the website regularly for any updates. Note the accepted payment methods as well. Some websites may only accept certain types of payments, so be prepared. By following these steps and doing your research, you can make the passport application process much smoother and less stressful. Good luck. Gather your essential documents. This is a crucial step in the passport application process. Once you've done your research and know exactly what you need, it's time to gather your documents. Start by making a checklist to ensure you don't miss anything important. You'll need proof of citizenship, such as your birth certificate. This document is essential as it verifies your place of birth and nationality. Make sure you have the original document or a certified copy. A photocopy won't do. The passport office requires official documents to prevent any issues. You also need proof of identity. This is to confirm that you are who you say you are. A driver's license with your photo and signature is commonly used. Ensure that it is up to date and not expired. If your name has changed since your citizenship document was issued, you'll need legal proof of that change. This is to ensure all your documents are consistent. This could be a marriage certificate or a court order. Make sure these documents are also originals or certified copies. 2 passport photos are also required. These photos must meet specific criteria to be accepted. These photos have specific requirements, so don't use an old photo booth. The size, background, and quality of the photo are all important. Go to a professional photographer or a passport photo service. They are familiar with the requirements and can ensure your photos are perfect. Lastly, make sure your documents are in good condition. Any damage could cause delays or rejections. The passport office needs to be able to read them clearly. Double-check for any tears, stains, or illegible text to avoid any issues. Tackle the application form. This is a crucial step in obtaining your passport, and it requires careful attention to detail. You can typically apply for a passport online or by mail. Each method has its own set of instructions and requirements, so choose the one that best suits your needs. Applying online is often faster and more convenient. It allows you to complete the process from the comfort of your home, without the need to visit a post office or passport agency. You can find the application form on your country's official passport website. Make sure you are on the correct site to avoid any scams or fraudulent activities. Download the form and fill it out accurately and completely. Pay close attention to each section and provide all the necessary information. Double-check all the information before submitting it. This step is crucial to ensure there are no mistakes that could delay the processing of your application. If you prefer to apply by mail, you can download a printable application form from the same website. Make sure to print it on clean white paper. Fill out the form using black ink and write legibly. Clear handwriting helps avoid any misinterpretations of your information. Any errors could delay your application. Common mistakes include incorrect personal details, missing signatures, and incomplete sections. Remember to sign and date the form where required. An unsigned form is considered incomplete and will be returned to you. Whether applying online or by mail, be truthful and provide accurate information. False information can lead to serious consequences, including legal issues. Any discrepancies can lead to delays or even denial of your application. It's better to take your time and ensure everything is correct. Once you've completed the form, submit it as instructed on the website or by mail. Follow the submission guidelines carefully to avoid any issues. Before you send off your application, Review a checklist of required documents and fees. Missing items can cause delays. After submission, you will receive a confirmation. Keep this for your records and track the progress of your application online if possible. With careful preparation and attention to detail, you'll soon have your passport in hand, ready for your next adventure. Payment, a necessary step. Passport fees are due when you submit your application. You'll find the most up-to-date fee information on the official passport website. There are usually different fees for adults and minors. Most passport agencies accept various payment methods. These can include credit cards, debit cards, bank drafts, or money orders. Review the accepted payment methods on the website and choose the one that's most convenient for you. After making the payment, ensure you keep your receipt safe. This receipt is your proof of payment and might be needed later. In most cases, you'll need to schedule an appointment to submit your application in person. You can usually do this online or by phone. Check the passport agency's website for the specific process in your area. When booking your appointment, try to schedule it well in advance. Passport offices can get busy, especially during peak travel seasons. Be prepared to travel to a passport office or agency. These are not always located in every town or city. When you arrive at your appointment, bring all your original documents, your completed application form, and your payment receipt. It's better to be over-prepared than to be missing something crucial. Arriving on time for your appointment is essential. Dress neatly and be respectful to the passport office staff. They are there to help you through the process. When you check in, you'll likely need to show a photo ID. Be prepared to have your photo taken. This photo will appear in your new passport. You'll also need to provide your fingerprints. This is a standard security measure. The passport officer will review your application and documents to ensure everything is in order. They may ask you some questions to verify the information you've provided. Answer these questions honestly and to the best of your knowledge. After you've submitted your application, it will undergo processing, which might include background checks. These checks are standard procedure and help ensure national security. The passport agency might need to verify your identity and check for any criminal records. In most cases, background checks are completed without any issues. However, suppose there are any discrepancies or concerns about your application. In that case, the passport agency might contact you for further information or clarification. It's important to be patient during this process. Background checks can take some time. You can track the status of your application online through the official passport agency website. Stay updated, track your application. Once you've applied, it's only natural to be eager for updates. Most passport agencies allow you to track your application status online. You'll need your application number, which is provided when you apply. You can also track your application by phone or email. Check the status regularly, but don't be discouraged if it doesn't change immediately. Passport processing times can vary. It depends on the time of year and the volume of applications being processed. If there are any issues or if the passport agency requires additional information, they will contact you. Make sure you respond promptly to avoid any delays. Receiving your passport. Once your passport is ready, you'll receive it by mail. This is usually done through a secure delivery service. Upon receiving your passport, check all the information carefully. Make sure your name, date of birth, and photo are correct. Carefully store your passport in a safe and secure location. Your passport is a valuable document. Treat it with care and don't let it get damaged. If you find any errors in your passport, contact the passport agency immediately. They will guide you on the process for getting it corrected. Special cases, minors, emergencies, and expedited services. There are special considerations for minors, emergencies, and expedited services. When applying for a passport for a minor, both parents or legal guardians usually need to be present. Additional documentation such as a consent form might be required. In an emergency, such as a last-minute death in the family that requires you to travel abroad, you can apply for an emergency passport. This process is faster but requires proof of the emergency. You'll need to contact the passport agency directly and provide all necessary documentation. If you need your passport faster than the standard processing time, you can request expedited service for an additional fee. This will shorten the processing time, but it's not always guaranteed. Tips for a smooth application process. Applying for a passport doesn't have to be stressful. By following a few simple tips, you can help ensure a smoother application process. Start your application early. Don't wait until the last minute. Double-check all information before submitting your application to avoid errors or delays. Keep copies of all your documents for your records. This can be helpful if any issues arise. Be patient throughout the process. Passport processing times can vary. Remember, your passport is a valuable document that grants you access to the world. By following the proper steps and being prepared, you'll be well on your way to exploring new horizons.